welcome to the 10th episode of Talking to Myself. I was about to call it Things That Don't Matter because that's my other channel with my web series on it, a bunch of videos. Check that out if you haven't seen it. I didn't mean to plug that just now. I just got so dumb and confused that I ended up plugging myself by accident. Anyway, it's the 10th episode, everybody. It's the 10th episode, you motherfuckers. We've reached double digits, you dumb fucks. And if you are offended by me calling you a dumb fuck, go listen to older episodes, because that just means I love you. In my vernacular, you dumb motherfucker means I love you so much. Thank you guys for listening. I can't believe I made it to 10. I've started 2 other podcasts before this one, and I bail out at 5. I go, what the fuck am I doing? And I get the fuck out of there. But for whatever reason, this one has stuck, and it's been fun as hell, and I can't wait to do more and to do this one right now. Double digits. You guys are fucking awesome. And I said I was going to do something special. You know what I'm going to start doing? If you rate and review the podcast on iTunes, guess what? We're on iTunes, baby. Oh, I forgot to announce that. We're on iTunes, baby. I said on Instagram already. We're fucking there, dude. We're in the competition, dude. We're in the business. All right? This is a legit podcast now. If you look up Talking to Myself on iTunes, guess what is the first thing that comes up? Leave the G out, though. It's not talking, it's talkin', because I don't know. I'm an idiot who always drops the G. But if you drop that G, we're the first podcast that comes up, motherfucker. So get on iTunes, rate and review. And if you rate and review, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read your review live on air because I appreciate the effort you made. So I'm going to make some effort and say how much I love you and read your brilliant review. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to read your fucking review right now. Podcast, go to the store, look up, I'm going to look up Talking to Myself without the G. Not Talon, Talkin, but I can't type. You don't even need the apostrophe, dude. You just do Talkin with an N and no G. Guess what's the first thing that comes up? My dumb fucking face in the podcast section. All right, let's go to ratings and reviews. And guess what, dude? I think we have 3 5-star reviews, but we have 1 written review. Guess what it says? It's by Shoob Noob or Shoob Kebab. It's by Skew Kebab. Hey, Shoob Noob is a pretty good name. Somebody out there make a Shoob Noob name and then do... Dude, I want it to be reviews by Skew Kebab and Shoob Noob. Okay? Somebody out there make their name that and review it. But guess what? 1 review, 5 stars, April 19th, 2019. That was when the last podcast came out, I believe. And they said, very cool new podcast, period. People listen, exclamation point. Hell yeah, Skew Kebab. I fucking love you. You're probably somebody I know, and it's just under an alias that I don't know who the fuck Skew Kebab could be. But guess what? If you're a stranger, I love you. And that's it. That's it, motherfuckers. That's it, you dumb fucks. That's how it goes. You review it, I'm going to read your review live on air and say how much I fucking love you. And I'm going to talk about your name, dude. Skew Kebab, as far as aliases on iTunes go, that's a good name. A lot of people make fucking dumbass names. Suck My Dick 69, Ass Crack 24. Those names suck, all right? That's a name you make when you're 13 years old and you go, ah, buttholes are funny. And they are funny, but they're not funny enough to make your fucking online alias out of it, okay? You got to get Skew Kebab. That's a good fucking... And I'm not just saying this because they reviewed it 5 stars and wrote a review, because they put the effort towards me to say, hey, I like the podcast. I'm not just putting the effort back going, hey, I like your name. I for real like the name Skew Kebab. I think it's intelligent. I think it's fun. And I love them. Anyway... That's 4 minutes of just saying thank you and reading a review by one of the, I guess, fans, man. Hey, show this podcast to everyone you know. Rate and review it. Dude, we got to get this fucking out there, okay? We need people to know how fucking insane and dumb I am, okay? Everybody who feels dumb, they need to listen to this podcast and point and laugh at me and go, oh, dude, I'm not that fucking dumb. This guy's a psychopath. Anyway, but all that aside. Oh, also May 10th, I have another show at Pine Box Rock Shop. It's a stand-up show. We got some hilarious comics that are going to be in it. It's going to be fucking dope. Also on May 4th, I'm in Snackland at Baby Castles in NYC. So if you want to see me, I'll be... it's a cooking comedy show where I'm going to be the special guest chef with Josh Nasser and Ethan Beach, two very talented, hilarious comedians. So that's May 4th. Come to that show. And May 10th. So May 4th, go to Baby Castles. I forget the time that it's at because I'm fucking this up right now. I think it's at 8 o'clock. I don't know. Look it up on Facebook. And then at 9 o'clock, May 10th, Jake and Josh Are Not Funny. Me and Josh Nasser host a show at Pine Box Rock Shop. Come to that. It's going to be very funny. Anyway, plugs aside, thank yous aside. You know what I'm going to do since we're in double digits? I'm going to share an opinion I would have shared even if we were in single digits. But you know what? It's something near and dear to my heart that I share to people. And it's very controversial for some reason because nowadays people get angry if you don't like a movie they like. You know, if you don't like something they like, people will get angry, even if it's something as stupid as fast food places. Okay? And I have said this opinion to many people, and I'm surprised at how fucking divisive it is. Because to me, it's a stone cold fact that Five Guys burgers and fries sucks fucking ass shit, okay? That's right. It sucks the shit out of an ass crack. That's how fucking bad Five Guys is. I hate fucking Five Guys. It's the worst goddamn burger place in exist. I'd rather go to Burger King than Five Guys. That's right, dude. That's right. And part of the reason why I hate Five Guys so much is because people like it so much. And it's so mediocre for the amount people love it. Some people say it's the best fast food burger place. Are you out of your fucking mind? Okay? Who hurt you? All right? Who didn't take you to Shake Shack when you were over the age of 12, huh? Who didn't take you to McDonald's ever? Who never brought you to Wendy's? Why do you like Five Guys? That place, not only is their... Okay, first of all, the burger is just bad. It's not a good burger. It tastes shitty, okay? And it doesn't have a specific taste either. That's my problem with it. Like, okay, you can argue that McDonald's isn't a good burger, right? But it's got a very specific taste to the point where, like, you know what a Big Mac's going to taste like, and you want that specific taste. I've talked about this with pizza before, haven't I? With Domino's. When you want Domino's, you want Domino's. It's a distinct, weird, artificial flavor, but your body craves it. Five Guys just tastes like generic bullshit. I found this burger on the ground. Garbage. It tastes bad. Okay? Also, it disregards what a fast food place is. Everyone goes, oh, I love Five Guys because you can customize your burger. What? I'm at a fast food restaurant. When I go up to the counter, I want to just say a number and a size, and that's it. Hey, can I get a medium number 3? Yeah, what drink? Coke. Cool. We're done with the transaction. That's why it's fast food. It's not only quickly made, it's fast in the transaction, okay? Nobody says, hey, next guest. At fast food places, at McDonald's, they still say, hey, can I help the next customer? Because we're not guests at McDonald's. We're fucking customers. We're there to buy some fucking shitty food, put it in our mouth, and go, oh, man, I'm going to feel bad about that later, but right now I feel so goddamn good. I don't want them to ask me, hey, do you want ketchup or what condiments do you want on your fast food burger? What, dude? I don't want to find out at a fast food place that I don't know how to make a good burger. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the options are there for you because I'm too stupid to know what I actually like on a burger. Every time I get the choice for a burger, I put ketchup on it and I go, there seems like there's always something missing. I just put ketchup and I go, this doesn't taste like when I have an option of someone making it for me. You know what Five Guys is for? Five Guys is for the asshole at McDonald's who fucking tells them specific shit. That's what fucking Five Guys is for. And that's why it sucks. Because Five Guys is perfect for assholes. Five Guys is for the dude who goes to McDonald's and goes, can I get no pickles and no onions and just a little bit of ketchup? And actually, can you add some mayo to it? And also take the burger out, but then put the other burger back in. And no cheese, but some cheese on one of the patties. That's what fucking Five Guys is for. Hey, how do you want your burger specifically made? Because we gave up on giving you options. Or we gave up on making it for you. I want these motherfuckers to go, hey, this is a Big Mac. What's in the Mac sauce? We don't even know, but you're gonna fucking like it. I like that. I like blind faith in a place that I can be loyal to for years. So I like McDonald's. I like Wendy's. I don't like this fucking Burger King bullshit. That's what I'm saying, because Burger King sucks too, and Five Guys is Burger King bullshit. I know that doesn't make sense to some people, but for those who get it, you fucking get it. Five Guys is Burger King bullshit. And then on top of that, people are always like, and this is another controversial opinion for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because people have just bought into a system I don't agree with. But when they give you, it doesn't matter what size fries you ask for at Five Guys, because what they do is they dump it into the little cardboard container, and then they put it in the bag, and then proceed to dump 90 more fries into the paper bag. Okay? You know when you get McDonald's and a couple stray fries fall into the bag, and you're like, oh, I gotta get those bag fries. It's like 4 or 5 that you're like, ooh, I got another fry. At Five Guys, they go, oh, people like finding the spare fries, so let's just dump 30 times more the amount of fries they ordered into the fucking bag. No, dude. I don't want to eat fries directly out of the bag. I want to find fries that I didn't know were there at the bottom of the bag. You know what I'm saying? I want bonus fries, not the main fries at the bottom of a fucking cardboard bag. Or a paper bag, cardboard bag. You know what, dude? That's next. We're going to get cardboard bags. No more paper bags, dude. That hurts the environment. Anyway, I'm talking about, that's fucking stupid, okay? And everyone goes, yeah, but you're getting more for your money. Hey, dude, I only want to eat the amount I ordered. I don't want to eat more than I fucking ordered. And then this is the worst part of Five Guys. Buckle up if you like Five Guys, because you're about to fucking never listen to this podcast again. And by the way, if you feel that way, if you're like, dude, this guy hates Five Guys so much that I'm never listening to this again, you need to calm down, dude. It's a fast food place. Like, I'm still gonna eat Five Guys, but it's fun to bash it a little bit. All right, calm down. If you bash McDonald's and you got fucking funny points about it, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, and then I'm gonna keep eating McDonald's and go, hey, have you heard his rant on McDonald's? It's pretty funny. Like, calm down. I don't want Five Guys to close down. I'm just saying I don't fucking like it. Anyway, I hate this part most of all, because Five Guys seems to push it, and other people who go there and love it seem to push this like it's the linchpin of why I should like it and why it's the best fast food place of all time. Whenever I say I hate Five Guys, they go, yeah, but dude, they give you unlimited free peanuts. Hey, you know what I don't want to eat when I'm eating a cheeseburger? Fucking peanuts! Hey, here's something I've never done. I've never bit into a cheeseburger and went, oh, you know what'd be great with this cheeseburger? Oh, peanuts! No, dude. I've never once thought that. You know why? Because they don't go together. And that's why they're free, because most people don't fucking want them. Okay? People don't want to eat peanuts with their fucking burger. All right? Every time I say peanuts, it sounds like I'm saying peanuts. I'd rather eat if you said they had unlimited dicks at Five Guys, I would be like, that's sick, dude. That's fucking crazy. I can't even believe that's true. I gotta check this out. But you tell me they have unlimited peanuts at the place where you want to eat cheeseburgers? No, dude. Penis and cheeseburger goes better than peanuts and cheeseburger. Okay, dude? That's like going to a Thai place and you order pad Thai and they go, hey, by the way, we have unlimited croutons here. And you go, what? And they go, we have unlimited croutons here. And you go, okay. I don't want croutons, though. Yeah, but we could sprinkle some croutons into your pad Thai if you want. Yeah, but dude, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, but it's unlimited and free. Oh, okay, then pour all the croutons into my fucking pad Thai. What are you talking about? And there are those people, too, who are like, yeah, but it's free, so let me eat a shit ton of peanuts. No, man. No. And some people just go into Five Guys for the peanuts. I've seen it happen. That's a good move. If you just want to eat peanuts and your friend's dumb enough to want to get a Five Guys burger, go with him, let him get you some free peanuts, and then just fucking mooch off his dumb decision to buy a fucking burger that he put mayo and mayonnaise. That's right. I said it. He put mayo and mayonnaise and mustard on it. Because he's that dumb of an asshole. Because he's that poor of a decision maker. That he asked for mayo. See, that's why Five Guys sucks. Because Five Guys is the type of place where you find out how fucking dumb you are. You go up and you go, hey, can I get a burger with mayo and mayonnaise? And the guy behind the counter goes, hey, man, are you stupid? And then you go, oh, shit, I am, dude. Why can't I just be at McDonald's saying, let me get a number 2 right now? What the fuck is wrong with me coming here and letting people know how stupid I am? All right, so that's my opinion on it. Also, this is there's some personal shit behind it. When in my hometown there was McDonald's, there was like 3 McDonald's, and there was like 2 Burger Kings, and McDonald's is obviously better than Burger King. I'm not even gonna argue. Like McDonald's is better than Burger King to me. You can pose your arguments if you want, but to me it's always McDonald's. And this is what happened. And there was this town center where it was the best town center for fast food because they had a Wendy's, a McDonald's, and a Nathan's. And guess what, motherfucker? I used to get corn dogs at the Nathan's all the time. And guess what happened? They opened a Five Guys right next to the Nathan's. And there was a line out the door for that. That's how boring my fucking town was. That there was a line out the door for Five Guys for fucking a year. People would wait online for Five Guys when there's a McDonald's and a Wendy's within walking distance. Wendy's is better, dude. Wendy's is better. I don't like BuzzFeed, right? But the best thing they ever did was they did a blind taste test of fast food burgers, and every fast food burgers, and every single person who at the beginning said, "Oh, Five Guys is the best," guess what they said at the end of the taste test? They said Wendy's was the best. You know why? Because Five Guys fucking sucks. Okay, dude? Okay? The gloves are off. 10 episodes in, man, I'm getting real crazy talking about Five Guys. You know what's the most fucked part about this? I've already addressed this, but like seriously, people will be very upset hearing me say this. Which is like, dude, calm down, man. One of my favorite movies is Taxi Driver. If you want to rip that apart, rip it apart, man. I'm eager to hear it. That's fun, dude. Having an aggressive opinion about something that you don't actually care that much about, that's a fun, something that doesn't matter, like a fast food restaurant. This movie Midnight Special came out a couple years ago. It's a sci-fi film, and a lot of people compared it to like it was this generation's Close Encounters. You know how people do that? Like when Drive came out, it's like this generation's Taxi Driver, shit like that. Because like it's kind of in the same vein or same genre, but it's not really the same fucking movie. So it either excites people who end up liking the movie or angers people who fucking hate the movie. So this movie came out and they were hyping it like that. It was critically reviewed. It critically did amazing, but a lot of audience members did not like the movie. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I go, "Did you see Midnight Special?" He goes, "Oh yeah, man, fuck that movie." And he starts ranting about how much he hates it. And then I'm listening and I'm enjoying his, because he had legitimate reasons to not like it. And then I was like, "Oh." He goes, "Did you see it?" I go, "Oh yeah, I mean I really liked it." And then he went, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, you know what? It wasn't that bad." He just immediately pulled back from his fucking opinion. Dude, what? Also, you just were very honest with me. I can see that you're not being truthful now. You think I want you to just suddenly lie, like obviously lie to my face? What did you think I was gonna do? Go, "Oh, all the stuff he just said about hating it was bullshit." I know you're changing your opinion because you feel like I'm gonna get mad at you for hating the movie. I'm glad you were honest, man. If somebody hates a movie I love, I want to hear them out. As long as they're not being like, as long as you're not giving your opinion like it's law. Like, I didn't think that kid was giving his opinion like, "Hey, everyone needs to think this about the movie." No, he was just saying his own opinion on it. Don't lie to me after the fact. Why do people lie? I don't listen, everybody lies. I've lied. But like, why don't people attempt to be honest more? You know what I'm saying? Like, everyday interactions are always so dishonest. People ask how you're doing, and you go, "I'm good." And when you're not, lately I've been doing this. When people say, "Hey, how are you doing?" I go, honestly, not good." And then I just start talking about how I feel fucking terrible and how shitty my life is right now. And then I just wait for them to be like, "Oh, yeah, man, I didn't really want to know." I force the honesty out of them. Don't ask me how's it going if you don't actually want to know. Just say hello, man. "Hey, man, you doing good?" "Nah, not really." "Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't want to hear about it, but that's unfortunate." You know? People don't like each other and they never say it. There are so many people who see each other all the time and they hate each other and they never admit it to one another. And again, I've been guilty of this. I've hung out with people I clearly don't like. I've swallowed my fucking tongue. So now, because of those moments, I try my best not to do it. I try to find the perfect moment to be like, "Hey man, this is what I think right now. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just telling you, what the fuck are you doing?" You know? When people are honest with you, it's good. You get that initial feeling of like, I hate you for saying this, and then you let that wash over you. You don't say anything. You let the initial truth wash over you like a fucking piercingly hot, boiling fucking water. Just burn away the bullshit you thought of yourself, and then all that's left there is the truth. And then you go, "Oh man, you know what? I realize some things about myself now because of what you just said. And now I'm happy about it. It fucking hurt and it stung a little bit, but you said it to me with you said it to me in a caring way." If you tell somebody a harsh truth like you give a fuck about the person, like you're saying it cuz you want to help them, and you deliver it in a good way, I think I think that's good, man. I don't know. It could be funny too. Giving someone the truth isn't it, a lot of times it just becomes you laughing with the person. I was with a friend of mine, and we went to like an art gallery, and there was a guy at the art gallery um, displaying his art as you do it at a fucking art gallery. But he was telling us about how he's going to LA with his girlfriend, right? And the more he was discussing LA with my friend, we were on the subway and I was sitting across from them, and they kept discussing LA, and he kept saying like, he kept giving all these reasons like, "Yeah, no, she kind of gave me an ultimatum and like I kind of had no choice. I had to go, and I'm really sad that my band's going to be breaking up, but like it'll be good. It'll be good." He kept doing all the fucking things where you're like, "Hey, I don't want to do this at all. This seems like it's going to be terrible, but let me justify it in my head so I don't feel so bad about it." So he kept doing that, right? And I kept listening to my friend, like, be a nice person and be like, yeah, even if it's bad, it'll be a good experience. You'll learn so much about yourself. She was very softly being like, it seems like it's going to be a bad decision, but still it's going to be good even if it's bad. And he was kind of nodding along and going, okay. And I could see in his fucking eyes that all he wanted to say was, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to LA. I don't like her enough to go to LA. Fuck all this shit. So there was a moment in the conversation where he was like, no, it'll be good. It'll be good. And then I looked at him because there was a lull. No one was talking. And I looked at him. I went, it sounds like you don't want to fucking go. And you know what he did? He smiled real big and laughed and nodded. And I go, yeah, it really sounds like you don't want to go. I didn't want to say anything, but it sounds like you just don't want to go. And you don't have to go. And he just kept laughing and smiling and going, yeah, I mean, I don't. And that was I don't know. I think it's worth telling somebody the truth, even if it's a stranger, because those moments happen and they're fucking great. They're great. I mean, I've had other moments where I told the truth to somebody and they yelled at me but that's because they didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But some people just want to hear it. They want you to, and it's worth the shitty times for the times where it hits. I'd say 80 in my experience, 80% of the time I've told someone the truth in a caring way like that, in a way of like, hey man, I just think this is what you're thinking. I could be wrong. If you set it up like I could be wrong, then the person at least has the out to, if they get mad at you, be like, no, you're wrong. Sorry, the timer went off. But yeah, just allow yourself to tell someone you care about the truth that will help them. Or, if you're in a moment that's tense, tell the fucking truth. I don't know. What am I saying? I probably sound like a fucking asshole right now. But anyway, that's the first half. Let me cut and get into the second half. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I was messing with the camera settings because the light always changes behind me because I'm a dumb fuck who likes to sit in front of a window, a fully exposed window all the time where the sun changes and then I have to account for it in camera. But you know what? The exposed window behind me looks nice and it gives me a beautiful backlight, so fuck it, I'm going to keep doing it. Anyway, no matter what location I'm doing this podcast in, there will be a fucking exposed window behind me. Mark my goddamn words. Anyway. All right, so, yeah, dude, I didn't expect to talk about Five Guys so fucking much, but I did, and it was important information. And you know what? I'm going to get into another heated topic. Because why not? Because you know what? We're 10 episodes in. It's time to fully commit. It's time to commit at least on, the hot topics that are actually bullshit topics. Like your opinions on movies, TV shows, and fucking food. And guess what? We're going to talk about Game of Thrones. Now, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Game of Thrones. I think it's a quality fucking show. Okay? But I've seen this thing recently where there have been an uprising of memes that are people going saying vocally they don't care about Game of Thrones or they don't watch Game of Thrones. And the people who watch Game of Thrones are getting angry because they think the person's saying it just to seem interesting or cool, which is probably the case for some people, for sure. But then somebody made a meme that said, and I saw this, and it said, I'm a vegan is the new I don't watch Game of Thrones. And that's when I had to put my foot down and go, hey man, it isn't the same fucking thing, okay? Here's the difference. I, right now, have told more people than I ever have that I don't watch Game of Thrones. And guess what? I'm not the one bringing it up, okay? What am I supposed to say when someone says, hey man, are you watching Game of Thrones? And I go, no. And they go, what, dude? Why aren't you watching it? You're not caught up? And then I go, no, I just don't watch the show. And then you get mad at me for answering your fucking question? Hey man, I don't watch the show. If you don't want to hear that another human being doesn't watch the show you love, don't ask if I watch it. Okay? Only ask the people who you know for sure watch the fucking show. What a weird reaction to have. Hey man, do you watch this thing that I really like that I assume everyone watches? Oh no, I don't watch it. Oh wow, you don't have to be a fucking dick about it, dude. You don't have to like tell me that you don't watch it. Just pretend you do. Again, it goes back to what, do people want you to just fucking lie? They do. People want me to just go, oh man, I'm not caught up. Oh dude, catch up, man. We'll talk about it. Oh, cool, dude. I haven't watched it yet, okay? I watched the first episode. The kid gets pushed out of a fucking tower, and I was like, this is cool. And then I just didn't watch another episode, man. I just didn't. And I heard a lot of spoilers. I mean, when what's his name was on what's his name? The king, what was the king? King Gerald? What the fuck was his name? The asshole, the cunt, they called him the cunt king cuz he was a little fucking asshole. What's his name? Jermaine? Jared? I'm going to call him Jared. King Jared. Joffrey. That's what it is. Joffrey. King Joffrey. I thought about watching it when everyone was like, this guy's a piece of shit. I hope he fucking dies. And it was just the asshole king. The fucking, as they said in the show, the fucking cunt king. I was like, this show's pretty fucking interesting. I like this. They cut that dude's head. They cut fucking Boromir's head off out of nowhere. That was a cool thing. I heard the Red Wedding sounds dope. All these things sound cool, but I don't know. I haven't gotten into it for whatever reason. Okay? I think what I'll do is I'll binge the whole thing once it's over, because I don't have to wait for the next episode. I binged The Sopranos I think about a year ago, and it was one of the best fucking experiences in my life because I didn't have to wait for anything. I just watched it in like 2 weeks. I fucking binged the hell out of it. And I'll do the same thing with Game of Thrones. That seems fun. That seems like a good idea to me. All right? And you don't have to get upset that I'm not watching it. It's okay, man. I'll get to it. Still haven't watched The Wire, all right? Let me go at my own pace. And here's the thing. I have brought up that I don't like Game of Thrones just to bring it up before. I have done that. I'm not going to lie. Particularly to my brother because he gets a little annoyed. But then again, I never thought of it as me trying to annoy him. He just got annoyed and now he makes me think that I do it to annoy him. But I don't. I just bring it up because this is how I feel. And I really feel this way. And also, it's a fun thing to say. But, like, I watched Lord of the Rings, you know? I love Lord of the Rings. I love the shit out of it. I watched it. I played every video game. I don't need more fantasy shit. I'm not a guy prone to fantasy. And I already did the similar kind of fantasy. I played the fuck out of The Witcher 3, all right? I get it. I get the appeal of Game of Thrones. But if I'm not swinging the sword myself, I don't really want to participate. You know? Like that Witcher show? I love The Witcher. I fucking love that video game series so much. I don't care about the show at all. I love fantasy video games. I don't like watching them or reading them. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't care. If I'm in the world, I'm loving it. If I'm immersed in it, I'm loving it. If I'm just watching somebody else do the sword fighting I want to do in a video game, I don't. Let me cast the spell, all right? Also, like, a big thing of the first season of Game of Thrones is everyone was fucking all the time. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Oh, all these actors are naked. I don't. Porn has existed since I've been 12 years old, man. I don't. Naked people doesn't impress me, all right? I'm jaded as fuck when it comes to people having sex and you can watch it. If you told me there was full penetration in the first season of Game of Thrones, I might have watched an episode just to been like, how the fuck is that possible? That's Dennis's version of Game of Thrones. If you watch it, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's a great episode. The Shyamalan episode where he's like talking about he smells crime. He's talking about how the show should just be full sex fighting crime, but we show all of it. Full penetration. I feel like Game of Thrones wanted... Oh, there was a meme. Somebody made a meme about that online. Of Dennis describing the show he described in the Shyamalan episode where he's saying we show all the sex in it and then we do fighting, full penetration, fighting, full crime fighting, full penetration. Somebody made a meme of Game of Thrones of like we show sword fighting, full penetration, battles, full penetration. Game of Thrones wishes they show. I bet you they tried. I bet you they fucking tried. Those psychopaths. Those fucking. And HBO entertained it. They're like, hey man, we are homebox entertainment. As Chappelle said in that sketch. You guys watch Chappelle's show? That great sketch where it's the HBO advertisement. And then or no, what? It's a advertisement for regular TV, and it was like, we're not HBO, we're just regular ass TV. or it's we're HBO, everything else is just regular ass TV. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just referencing shit I like right now. Anyway, well, fuck it. I'll fucking suggest things I like. Go watch The Rover. No one's seen The Rover. One of Robert Pattinson's best performances. And Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce and Robert Pattinson give fucking career defining performances in that movie, and nobody saw it. And David Michôd directed it. He made Animal Kingdom. Never saw Animal Kingdom. He made that fucking War Machine movie on Netflix with Brad Pitt that everyone fucking hated. Didn't watch it. The Rover is in between apparently his greatest movie of all time and his worst movie of all time. It's in that fucking that sophomore film sweet spot. And I think it's awesome. I think it's a great fucking movie. Joel Edgerton helped him with the script. And Joel Edgerton, I thought The Gift was a good movie. I thought it was great. He wrote and directed that. Joel Edgerton is the dude. He was also in Midnight Special, Joel Edgerton. He's fucking dope. I love him. It Comes at Night. He's in that. Everyone hated that fucking movie. Why does everybody hate good horror movies? You know what I'm saying? There's the horror movies that make people jump, and there's the horror movies that make people think. And the people who hate the jump ones hate the fucking thinking ones, and the people who love the thinking ones hate the fucking jump ones. Why can't we just understand their different experiences? You know why I think people don't like It Comes at Night and movies like that and like It Follows? Because they don't think. Wow, dude. There's a lot of hot takes this episode. I even like that's a hot take that I have. I don't like hot takes. I like lukewarm takes. I don't give a fuck. Also, I don't think these are hot takes. They're just, why is everything so fucking dramatic? Here's my hot take on Us. You didn't like Us? I don't give a shit. That's not a hot take. That's just fucking an opinion. That's the alternate opinion. You either like it, you don't like it, or you think it's okay. How is that a fucking hot take? I liked Us. If you don't like it, cool, man. At this point, every hot take that's delivered is a warm take. Is a fucking cold clam chowder bullshit take, okay? Because everyone does hot takes, so they're not fucking hot anymore. It's not hot if everyone's going, The Last Jedi fucking sucks. Who gives a It's just a movie, man. Who cares? And if you do that, I listen. A lot of people hated Last Jedi. I liked it. I personally liked it. But I'm not going to lie. I watched a lot of videos of people roasting The Last Jedi. They were funny videos, and I respect those people's opinions. Why can't we just hate different things but still like each other, you know? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying at the very least at the movie level, at the putting food in your mouth level, we can agree to disagree and still be friends, right? Forget politics, forget all the shit all the way up here. Let's fix the shit down here first, all right? Hey, you don't like cheeseburgers? I still like it, man, because we're good friends. You ever have the argument, is a hot dog a sandwich with people, and then watch people get mad at you during the argument, and then you go, hey, man, we're arguing about if a hot dog is a sandwich. What are your priorities that you're spitting in my face right now? Fuck, dude. Anyway, Game of Thrones. I'm this Sunday I'm gonna watch an episode, which, which that also makes people angry. That I'm gonna go. What am I? They're like, you haven't watched the rest of it. You're not even gonna know what's going on. I'll figure it out, man. I saw Endgame last night with my friend. Endgame was the first Avengers movie I've ever seen. That's the truth. Maybe I'm the only human being in the fucking world, but no, there's plenty of people who haven't seen those movies. But like, I'm the only person, or one of the few people I know in my group of 12 people I fucking see, because you don't know that many people. But I'm like one of the only people I know who hasn't seen any of the Avengers. Guess what? Last night I saw Endgame. It was fucking good. I liked it. I thought it was a great movie. Guess what? I was not confused, man. Everyone's like, you got to see all of them or else you're not going to know what's going on. No, dude. You get it. There's the fucking alien who's supposed to be Hitler. He's purple Hitler. He wants to kill everybody. I get it, man. The superheroes are the good guys. I get it. The stones, you got to get the stones to snap, and when you snap, depending on who holds it, you can wish whatever you want in your fucking brain to happen. I get it, dude. All right. If you hate Marvel movies and you haven't seen one in years, watch this one. It's great. And it actually ends. I don't want to spoil shit. I don't think that's a spoiler. Also, at this point, the movie's so fucking big. Excuse me. It's like Star Wars. If you don't see it the day it comes out, any spoilers that happen are just gonna fucking happen, man. You're gonna get spoiled. It's gonna happen. But I won't do any spoilers. I won't. But I'll give you one spoiler. Ant-Man doesn't go in Thanos' asshole, and I'm fucking pissed off about it. Okay? I wanted that meme to come true. I wanted fucking Ant-Man to slip into his crack and then just get really big and fucking blow up Thanos. But that didn't happen. What does happen is pretty satisfying, though. Hey, man, the movie made me cry, dude. There was a moment in the movie that made me cry. It's a good fucking movie, dude. It's a good movie, and I think everyone should go see it. I think it's a movie deserving of breaking box office records. They put the work in, and they've been doing this shit for 10 fucking years. They're finally giving it an ending. That's awesome. And wait for the post-credit scene. This movie has the best post-credit scene of any fucking Avengers that's ever existed. Not that I've seen the other Avengers, but it's got the best post-credit scene of any Marvel movie I've ever seen. This one. The Endgame. Endgame has the best post-credit sequence of any superhero movie I've ever seen. So go watch that. Is Endgame better than Logan, in my opinion? No, but it's fucking awesome. Also, I don't like that shit when everyone's comparing, like, what's the best superhero movie just because they're all superhero movies. Superhero movies are so fucking different at this point that, like people going, is Deadpool better than Logan? They're going for different things, man. Is Bieber better than Eminem? What, dude? I mean, you can have an opinion on the two, for sure. Like, I do. I think Logan is better than Deadpool. I would say Eminem is better than Bieber. But I wouldn't get mad at somebody who likes pop music more than I like pop music to like Bieber more than... You know what I'm saying? You can have that argument, sure. But, like, I at least understand where someone's coming from. Whatever, dude. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the minutia of fucking arguments about bullshit right now. Anyway. How much time we got left? We got fucking 10 minutes left on this bad boy. Dude, we're killing it, man. Every podcast is flying by because you motherfuckers are so awesome. And I can't hear you listening, but I can picture you listening, and that makes me go, you know what? I'm going to just say whatever because somebody's having fun with it. Oh, man. So, what should I talk about? 10 minutes. Still a lot of time. Maybe I could kill some of these stories. I've had a couple of things that I want to talk about for weeks, and it's on. What I do is I have a list of things that I'm gonna say, or that I think I might talk about. I hit a couple of them this week. I mean, but every week there's also shit that I was not planning on talking about, which is fun. But there's been a couple that I keep not talking about just because I don't get to it in the podcast, and by the end of the podcast I'm like, fuck, I should have talked about that. But okay, so let's see some of these things that have been on here for a while. Okay. I think that... This was a thing I thought about the other day, and I think it's very true. I have a lot of experiences where I look at somebody and they think I'm checking them out. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you do this? I feel like a lot of people do this. Doesn't matter who you are. Men, women, doesn't fuck anybody. Men, women, they, them, everybody. If you looking at somebody, you know? You checking somebody out. There's a difference between looking at someone and checking them out. Because you need to look at somebody first to then decide if you're going to check them out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody checks people out. If anybody gets mad, if anybody's like, oh my God, why are you checking that person out? Everybody does it. It's just the degree to which you're obvious about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still see guys who a girl walks by and they literally bend over and turn around to stare at a girl's ass. I think you could be a little more covert than that, all right? I think, that's a little too old school and aggressive for my taste. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can easily check somebody out without even turning your fucking head. It's possible, okay? But it's tricky looking at somebody because you also don't want to look at someone angrily. Like, I have an angry face, man. When I'm just walking down the street, I look like I'm going to kill somebody. I have bitch face. I do. I have bitch face. That's usually a thing used for women. For men, is it different? Is it called fuck face for men? I'm a fucking bitch face. That's what I am. I'm a fucking ass bitch shithead face. But I look mean when I'm walking down the street. I look like this. And I scowl, my fucking eyebrows go down, and like I'm kind of snarling a little. I'm like, what the fuck? I really am fucking. I look like I'm in constant judgment of everyone around me when I'm walking down the street. So I understand people, when they see me looking at them, they're like, what the fuck? Also, you don't want to smile too aggressively at somebody because if you smile, it could be. There's such a fine line between like a nice, friendly smile and a creepy smile. And most of that is whether or not the person you're smiling at is attracted to you. How much of that is there, dude? This is not a, this is not a new idea, but like that is a thing of, there's so many things that if somebody's attracted to you, you can flirt with them in a way where everything you say, if they weren't attracted to you, would be creepy as fuck. Like, so much of whether you're creepy or not has to do with if the girl thinks you're attractive. Or if the guy thinks you're attractive. You know what I'm saying? You weird a person out so quickly if you don't have the information already of, oh, this person just doesn't want to do anything with me. That's why she's looking at me like, hey man, stop talking. Any more information you give me about yourself, I don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying, like, I'm sure everyone's had this experience, and if you haven't lived yet. But you're at a bar, and you look at somebody, and then you decide in your brain, oh, I don't think that person's attractive. And then you stop looking at them, and then the person starts looking at you, and then they decide that you are attractive, and they start checking you out. And then you keep looking because they're looking at you, but they think that you're looking at them because you're checking them out, but you're just looking because they're fucking looking. Do you know what I'm talking about? Does that make any fucking sense? You get in this back and forth looking game where one person thinks you're checking them out and the other person doesn't like that you're looking at them at all, but at the same time you can't read the person's face well enough because they're far away and it's dimly lit, and you don't know if they're trying to eye fuck you or trying to eye fucking don't want to look at you. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm rambling like a loon right now, but that... And I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been the guy looking at a girl who I'm like, I can't tell if she's looking at me like, why the fuck is this guy looking at me? Or like, why the fuck is this guy looking at me? You know what I'm talking? Why the fuck is this guy looking at me? Or like, is this guy gonna fuck me? Or what's going on? And I've been on the other side where a girl's looking at me like, I'm looking at this fucking guy and I'm like, I hope she's not fucking looking at me, dude. And it all goes back to the first episode of the podcast. We're going full circle. I think it was the first episode, first or second. We need fucking name tags or something. We need shit that displays on our immediate person whether we're single and looking to talk to people. That needs to exist somewhere. I need to open that fucking bar where you go in and you write on a name tag, single, ready to mingle. No, you don't write that because it's fucking stupid. You write single, come talk to me. You know? And then people would talk to each other because they would see it on your fucking thing. Open for discussion. But it won't work. You know why? Because there's too many fucking aggressive people in the goddamn world who will abuse the situation. Because you're saying, come talk to me, but you're really saying, come talk to me if I want to talk to you. You can't bail out. And it's our fault. It is men's fault, I think, for the most part. And dating could be so much better. I've said this before, but if men just calm down, give the person an out. Give a person, if you go to a bar and start talking to a girl and she clearly is not interested, just go, oh, my bad, and walk away, dude. And then that girl will be like, oh, shit. Not everyone's going to fucking try and pressure me into liking them. You're not going to convince someone to like you who doesn't fucking like you. And even if you are, why is that person worth the fucking effort to convince? You know? Maybe it's just me, but I'm not convincing anybody to like me. You either like me or you don't. And that's okay if you don't like me. Just don't request that I die. You know what I'm saying? I have a right to exist, but you don't have to. That's how I feel. Don't wish death upon people. But if you don't like somebody, that's fine, man. You don't like them. I don't know. How am I getting here? I go all over the fucking map, man. Anyway. I'm going to talk about this. Let's switch gears aggressively. I don't know. Yeah. Dude, a friend of mine in high school, let's talk about this. A friend of mine in high school, listen, man, this is a real thing. And I believe this to my core. Because every person that has acted like this, it's been true for. If you constantly talk about the size of your dick, you don't have a good dick. That's true. There was this kid in my high school who constantly, we were watching a movie one time and this guy, his penis was out. I think it was a Walk Hard, and some guy's soft dick was out, and then the guy was like, that's a small dick, right? Look how small that fucking guy's dick is. It's so fucking small. And I guess it was small, but like I was like, yeah, man, sure. Like, why are you so aggressive about pointing out someone's small dick unless you are worried about, every time, anytime. And he always was like, dude, I got a big dick. I got a nice dick. But he would do things where it was so obvious that his dick was not. Like, he told us a story one time that a girl went down on him. We were really young, so it was like if a girl went down on you, it was crazy. It was like, oh, like no one had sex yet in our friend group, and a girl went down on him, and we were like, oh, cool, man, that's so cool. But also, he lied about a lot of shit, so we were never sure if what he was saying was true or not. So I wasn't sure if he was telling the truth, but then this is where I knew it was the truth. He goes, oh yeah, this girl that we all knew, oh yeah, she went down on me, and we're like, oh man, that's sick. And I wasn't sure if it was true or not. And then he goes, yeah, dude, she went down on me, and I asked her like if I got a big dick, and she said it's a good size. And in that moment I went, oh, that story's real, and you gotta. I'm sorry, man, but your dick is not big. That is probably the most horrifying thing a girl could say to you. It's a good size, because that means the girl couldn't even lie and say your dick wasn't big enough to like lie and go, yeah, it's big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't big enough to exaggerate a little bit into you having a big dick. It was like that means it's smaller than that means it's so small the person had to tell you the truth. Or it's so small the person had to lie into being like, it's a good size. She shrugged through the truth of what you forced someone to tell you. Anyway, this camera's about to fucking run out, I think. Yeah, we got about 50 seconds left. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Rate the podcast. And I love you, and I'll see you next week. This was great. Episode 10, episode 11 next Monday. I love you. Have a good one.
Jake, you're an idiot. Jake, you don't make any sense. Jake.